Hey, what's up guys? Want to do a little review on some Paracord items that I've gotten and I really enjoyed. Paracord has been such a popular thing in probably the last year or so. Since I got on YouTube, it's slowly been growing in popularity, but I mean, literally the last 6 months, you see it everywhere. There's dozens and dozens of people who have their own Paracord websites and stuff, and obviously, you know, if you tinker around with it and you figure out the different, braiding and different knots and stuff, it could be pretty straightforward to do, pretty easy, and in most cases, pretty cheap. Everyone's doing it. In fact, I've even seen it in major knife catalogs. You know, Smoky Mountain sells their own Paracord survival bracelets. Bud K has their own. Numerous websites, pretty much everywhere you go that for stuff that we like, guns, knives, lighters, all that kind of crap, they have a Paracord bracelet or some version of it. But I always like supporting other YouTubers. These came from Elite Straps, the guy who owns Elite Straps, very professional. So anyway, what you're looking at here, on the left-hand side is a Paracord bracelet, and on the right is actually a Paracord ring. And no, that's a lie. On the left is a Paracord belt, and the right is a bracelet. And that's a lie too. On the left is Gus's dog collar, and on the right is my bracelet. Yes? No? Maybe? You really don't have a good size reference without my hand there. There we go. Yes, this is my Paracord bracelet, which I love. Of course, I have a bunch of Paracord bracelets. A lot of you guys sent me them. Love wearing them. They're cool looking. Obviously, they do serve a purpose if you ever need some cordage. It doesn't have to be an emergency. It doesn't have to be, you know, you're stuck in the woods for the next 3 weeks or months and, you know, you're going to die without it and you have to build a shelter. You know, you can, first of all, you can wear them because they're cool looking. But I've actually taken apart and used Paracord bracelets for simple, mundane, very non-exciting, non-survival tasks. You know, just happen to have some cord. Oh, you know what? I got a bracelet on. Let me take it apart and use that. The most mundane task I've ever used it for was to tie down a trunk that wouldn't shuttle away. I was helping someone move, one of my friends, helping them move a lawnmower, and all they had was their car instead of the truck. 'Cause the truck, you know, wife was using it. Long story short, needed to stick it in the trunk, and instead of the trunk flopping open, took my Paracord bracelet apart and tied it down. Simple as that. Very non-exciting, but functional. But besides the bracelet here, I also got Gus his collar, which is awesome. Now, what sets these apart really is, first of all, the collars are kind of new. You've seen Paracord bracelets all the time. By the way, these came from Elite Straps, if I didn't already mention that. And he's got some things that are different, a little bit unique. He's got like the regular key fobs, he's got regular bracelets. I like this particular braid style. It's new to me, and if you're someone who follows Paracord stuff and you do your own Paracord items, you know, and you're tinkering with it constantly, you've probably seen all the different patterns. This one happens to be new to me. And as far as Elite Straps goes, this is called the Jawbone design. And I really like it. It's just a little bit different, a little out of the ordinary. I love black and white. The white really pops. Of course, if this gets dirty, it will look dirty. You know, the white will certainly discolor easily, but I love it. I think it's really cool looking. You guys have probably seen in my last EDC video, EDC update video, I had dog tags that are black and white, so this is perfect for Gus. And of course, you know, we match, which is nice. He also offers a actual dog leash. Okay, instead of just the collar, you can get the leash collar combo. Don't need a leash. I would imagine it would be a little bit on the stiff side. You might have to break that in. Otherwise, it's gonna look like one of those toys, My Invisible Dog. Did you ever see those things? Basically just a plastic leash that looks like you're holding a dog. Kind of stupid. But I would imagine you need to like maybe throw it through the wash a few times so it actually kind of got loose enough to be used as a functional leash. But I don't know, I didn't get one. But I really wanted the collar and I really wanted one of these style bracelets. Now this collar is the double wide one, so it's a little bit thicker. Okay, Gus is a little bit thicker. And he's not fat. So many people comment that he's fat. He's got a lot of skin. His breed's supposed to look like that. He's actually cut. I'm sure if you stretch his stomach skin nice and flat, you can see those that six-pack he's got going. But anyway, yeah, I wanted the double wide one because he's just a chunky dog and you know, English Bulldog. You got to have something kind of chunky and fat. This one is a little bit more expensive. This runs $37.95. It's a lot of work put into here. Of course, yeah, you can buy the Paracord and you can make this yourself. You buy a buckle. It's got the D-ring on it, which is perfect. Obviously, being a dog collar, you're going to want something to hook the leash onto as well as his dog tags. Very secure, very professionally done. I mean, this is really tight. Okay, I can't wiggle this up. I can barely even twist it. It's very tightly braided. It's not an amateur job. Same as the bracelet. I mean, I'm really squeezing this really hard, and if I pull this as hard as I can, you can see there's no slop or play in it at all. It's extremely tight and just very professional. I can probably make these myself. It would take a heck of a long time to figure it out, but I know I can do it. The purpose of buying these already made is to save time. This obviously take a longer time, being bigger. They even offer belts, full-size belts. The belts are like 100, I think 125. That's if you want to make one. Obviously, you can make it a lot cheaper. $125, you can get thousands of feet of paracord. But do you have the patience to build something that big? I don't know. Some people do, some people don't. But like I said, I always like supporting some local guys here on YouTube and good people. And I love these. They're awesome. They're really, really cool. You know the shot of this. And by the way, as far as any of the paracord stuff goes, I do prefer the clips. I just like them more. They're simple, they're easy to use. Obviously the other style would be like the knot and loop style. Now I've had those and I've had success with them, but if you don't make that loop exactly the right size, if it's too big, obviously it falls apart when you move it around, and it kind of unclasps and then just falls off. Or if it's too tight, as you're putting it around, obviously being a bracelet, you have one hand to work with, and as you're trying to like pull that knot through the hole, if the hole's too small, then obviously it's going to be too difficult to do. It's a pain in the butt. The clip is perfect. Just one hand, doesn't take that long, and it's very secure. Once that's clipped on, it's clipped on. It's not going anywhere. So I do prefer that style. But he has a couple different offerings. I like them. I think they're, like I said, very professionally done. Of course, a bunch of different color options. I love just the way the black and white look. I think it's really, really cool. And I love matching Gus, Just one of those things. It makes me feel good. I can get a regular dog collar, and it's not really good to wear or anything. And I don't have the problem of having other dogs. Like when you have multiple dogs, sometimes they'll chew each other's collars, just because the material's there, or they're roughhousing and stuff. If that were to be the case, obviously having regular military grade paracord, and braided really tight like this it does make a very durable collar for a dog. All right, might even be a little bit stronger than just the regular nylon stuff you may find at Walmart or Petco or whatever, any kind of pet store. So it's pretty cool. And of course, if you're a tactical person, it's a must-have for you and your dog. And although I don't really consider myself tactical, sometimes I feel tactical. We all do. There's no shame in that. So anyway, that's all. I'll put some links in the description box if you want to check them out. But like I said, I mean, there is such a versatility out there, and there's a million different places you can find this stuff, and 100 different places you can find information on how to just make it yourself. But sometimes it's just convenient just to get one. It's always nice supporting each other. That's all. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you have any kind of paracord related videos, feel free to post them as a video response for everyone to see. So, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Take care. You are too cool, man. You know you're a stud. Hey, Gus. Hey Gus, have you seen my bracelet?